It seems that Drake and Kendrick Lamar may finally be looking to end their long-standing feud following the Grammys. Reports suggest that Drake has put his pride aside and reached out to Kendrick in an attempt to settle their differences. While this may seem surprising, recent events make it somewhat expected. Drake has been facing intense scrutiny ever since Kendrick dropped They Not Like Us and Squabble Up. Over the past month, he has been caught in a downward spiral, venting about Spotify, filing lawsuits against his own record label, and accusing them of sabotage. So, what changed? Why is Drake suddenly attempting to make peace with Kendrick? It raises questions about his motives, and some speculate this could be a strategic move. Looking back, Drake may regret getting involved in this rivalry as it has left him in a challenging position, although he still has a loyal fanbase standing. By him, the general consensus seems to favor Kendrick. If one thing has become clear, it's that many influential figures also side with Kendrick. Serena Williams even celebrated They Not Like Us at an award show last year, reinforcing just how much support Kendrick commands. One lesson from this situation: picking a fight with Kendrick Lamar is never a good idea. He has a way of turning public perception against his opponents. If Drake ever attends a Raptors game again, the reception might be far from welcoming. Beyond Kendrick, others in the industry have also backed him, including Metro Boomin and Future. Metro accused Drake of using underhanded tactics to sabotage him, even claiming he had proof that Drake attempted to block his music from radio play. He hinted at deeper issues between them, suggesting that he was holding back more damaging revelations about Drake. Rick Ross also made his stance clear, aligning with Kendrick after Drake name-dropped him in push-ups, a diss track aimed at Kendrick. In the track, Drake mocked Ross for his age and accused him of relying on Drake for hits. Ross, however, did not take this lightly. He responded with Champagne Moments, a diss track of his own, where he accused Drake of using ghostwriters and called him out for avoiding conflicts in his past. He even addressed the long-standing rumors of Drake undergoing cosmetic procedures, fueling the online nickname BBL Drizzy. It's becoming evident that Drake has more industry rivals than many initially believed. While he was once seen as having strong support, Kendrick's Grammy sweep was a turning point. The loud cheers he received at the ceremony, particularly when he took the stage in a Canadian tuxedo, must have been a tough moment for Drake. It underscored Kendrick's overwhelming industry support. Even Beyoncé appeared to subtly take a side, dancing enthusiastically to They Not Like Us during the event. Given that she typically remains neutral in industry disputes, her reaction spoke volumes. Taylor Swift also joined in, further amplifying Kendrick's dominance in this rivalry. However, the most shocking moment of the night was the apparent betrayal by Drake's own label. Universal Music Group's CEO, Lucian Grange, was seen high-fiving Dr. Dre after Kendrick's win. This suggests that even those within Drake's camp may have distanced themselves. It likely ties back to Drake's lawsuit against Universal Music Group. After learning that Kendrick would headline the Super Bowl, Drake reportedly became frustrated and filed legal action, accusing UMG of sabotaging him. He alleged that both UMG and Spotify manipulated streaming numbers to artificially inflate the popularity of Kendrick's They Not Like Us, framing it as an orchestrated effort to diminish his status. Instead of gaining sympathy, Drake's lawsuit had the opposite effect, further isolating him. Many saw it as an act of desperation, reinforcing Kendrick's claims that Drake was losing relevance and grasping at straws. Fans ridiculed him online, and the term colonizer, which Kendrick previously used against Drake, began trending again. The backlash only intensified as industry figures continued to distance themselves. What started as online criticism quickly escalated into a more significant issue, one that exposed fractures in Drake's long-standing partnership with UMG. Once one of his greatest allies, the label now appeared to be shifting its support elsewhere. Despite Drake's frustrations, he isn't the only one who could face legal consequences. His claims against Kendrick extended beyond music, as he also alleged that Kendrick was abusive toward his partner and that Kendrick's business associate, Dave Free, was the actual father of one of his children. If defamation lawsuits were to be filed, Kendrick's side might have a stronger case. Drake's attempt to paint himself as the victim is ironic, considering his own history of making unverified accusations. The situation only reinforces the idea that he may not fully grasp the cultural impact of this feud. For years, UMG has reportedly protected Drake from controversies that could have damaged his career. Their relationship wasn't just about music, it was about influence, power, and control. In 2021, UMG even secured Drake a staggering $500 million deal, an unprecedented figure in hip-hop. This signaled that he was operating on an entirely different level within the industry. However, things have now taken a drastic turn. The very institution that once safeguarded Drake's career seems to be stepping away, aligning itself with Kendrick instead. Whether this means Drake will genuinely try to make amends or if this is just another strategic move remains to be seen.